Hey, what's up you guys? So I wanted to discuss my experiences this past weekend with food poisoning and how I contacted it and how miserable I've been feeling these past couple of days. It's been crazy. So this is my first time ever experiencing food poisoning, and for those of you who've had food poisoning, you know exactly how that feels. Last Friday, I took my stepdad out for dinner for his birthday. Alright, he wanted Tahoe Joes, so that's where we went. They're most famous for their steaks, for those of you who never been. Alright, so we went there, had dinner. We pretty much had the same thing, which was the Joe steak, and we had a strawberry lemonade. And before our dinner, it comes with either a soup or salad. So he had the salad, I had the soup, and 2 hours later, I started feeling really sick. So, and I hadn't ate anything else that entire day because I had just got out of class, and then I called him up, find out if he wanted to eat right then and there because I hadn't ate, and that's the only thing I've ate that entire day. So I know that's how I got food poisoning, and it was from the clam chowder that I ate. 8 o'clock, I started feeling really weak. Like, my body felt really weak. I was getting a headache. I just was not feeling good. My throat was like really scratchy. So I went to take some like Tylenol and gargle with some salt water. The symptoms that I was having, they did go away before I went to bed. So I woke up on Saturday morning and I was feeling really sick, like worse than I was feeling Friday night. And I had a major headache. Actually, it wasn't a headache, it was more like a migraine. And my body was just not feeling good at all. And my stomach was hurting really bad. And, you know, so the whole entire day I was feeling really sick. It was just terrible. I didn't feel like eating at all, but I had to eat something. Sunday morning, that's where the problems really came in. It was around 3 o'clock in the morning. I felt like I couldn't sleep, so I had the TV on. I had my eyes closed. I was just resting, and then I noticed I felt like I was going to throw up. So I rushed to the bathroom. I couldn't throw up, but I just sat down for a couple minutes trying to figure out what to do, because I started burning up, running a high fever, and I started sweating excessively, and my vision was blurry. I honestly thought I was going to pass out right then and there. My shirt that I was wearing, it was drenched in sweat. I tried just looking at something like at a distance, like the shampoo bottle that was kind of like right across from me in the shower. I couldn't focus. While I was sitting down, I just leaned forward, had my hand on my forehead, and I just closed my eyes thinking, what am I going to do? Because I felt like I was going to die. Like, it was a horrible experience. It kind of brought me back to, you know, when you see those movies in the ER, how, you know, people start running a high fever, so then they put ice around them trying to cool them off, because it's like your body shuts completely down. That's how it sort of felt like. I almost went to the ER, because I was feeling so bad. But it went away. Eventually it did go away it's because I was freaking out for a minute, but once I kind of just closed my eyes, relaxed a little bit, and just calmly inhaled and exhaled a couple times, and then it went away, and I started feeling really cold after that because my fever went down. And so I got up after that once I started feeling good, because I couldn't even move at that point. It was just terrible. And then, so like I said, I got up, rinsed my face off, and I felt a little better. Dried myself off since I was sweaty, and I went to go lay back down, and I felt better, much better. But that was a terrible experience. And then the rest of Sunday, my stomach still wasn't feeling good. It was still really grouchy. Kept running to the bathroom. It was just terrible. Mondays, I had some stomach problems, but my headache and everything else that I had went away. I had all the symptoms of food poisoning. All I have to say is I will never ever eat the clam chowder at Tahoe Joes ever again because of this experience, you know. But if you have you ever had food poisoning before? What's your story? All right. But anyways, that's my story and how it pretty much ruined my whole weekend. I couldn't do anything, which was terrible. So, anyways, you know, that's my story. Just wanted to quickly tell y'all that. All right, so I'm out. Late.